All right, guys, I'm going to share this one with you. My buddy Jack sent this in. This is a Suunto Core stainless steel model watch. And I'm going to keep this video kind of short. For one, I know this isn't a lot of people's thing, but I just wanted to share. This is my first look at the brand, and I have to say it does seem like it's extremely good quality. And the price points, I just did a quick look on Amazon. The price points seem to be, $200 to $300, depending on which kind of model you get. There's a bunch of different like resin type ones. This one, and I haven't tried any of those. Excuse the smudging, but the stainless steel one like this, it definitely feels like quality. I'm not sure if the resin ones do. I assume they do as well. But for how large it is, with these articulating lugs, it's insanely comfortable on wrist, like wizardry comfortable. I don't know how to explain it, because it's like it's almost a 49.5 millimeter watch, but with that lug to lug, there is no lugs. It's basically 49.5 millimeter all the way across. So, and then the thickness is like just over 13 mil, 24 mil lug width, so you can do different straps on there. Jack has it on the silicone one, which I think I would pretty much live on this for me. I wore it for a few hours and it just wears great. He also ordered up, he never did open it or try it, but feels like a really good canvas strap, and it has the mounting hardware and everything like that. There's some bars and everything you got to do. So I'm not going to get into all the features. I can put a link in the description. Jack actually covers a few of those, and then there's some other great videos out there as well. This, of course, has the negative display, but and I know it's on camera, it's going to seem like it's a little more difficult to read, but in person, it's very easy to read. And then in low light, you can hit the light button here, and it'll light up. And then it has, of course, the triple sensor, the altimeter, barometer, compass, time, and it has some other tracking feature and stuff like that. But it is a battery watch. It is not a solar watch. I'm kind of bummed out about that, but battery changes are pretty easy to do. You just throw a nickel or a coin or something in there, spin that open, swap the battery out, and then inspect the gasket, put it back in. I think the water resistance isn't super high anyway, only like 30 meters or something, which is plenty, but for what this watch is intended. And then you're up and going again. I think the battery life on it is somewhere in between, it's around 18 months, so it's not crazy long. Here's the sleeve for the box, so there's some information. It says 30 meter, 100 feet. About 1 year, so 12 to 18 months, I think, is what you're going to get on the battery life. And then there's the product number. So designed in Finland, made in China. I think there are some models that are designed and made in Finland. I'm not sure which ones those are, and I'm sure they might carry a premium to the price tag, which would be fine. If this is your thing, then maybe that's what you want to do. You want to get that one. But I really don't. Like I said, this is my first experience with them. And you can tell just by looking at it. It is a solid constructed watch. It is a very good watch. Sapphire crystal, all stainless steel construction, and really good timekeeping. And once you set it up, it's pretty much good to go. I did find it was kind of weird. Weird to me. Maybe it's not weird to a lot of people, but you have in this particular display, you have the day, Tuesday, and then the first number is actually the day of the month, so it's the 1st of October. But you can switch it over to different displays on the bottom there, so you have your seconds counter there, and that's your second time zone, I think. And then this is supposed to be your sunrise and sunset. I'm not sure how to set that up. And then, of course, you have your stopwatch here. So I'm not sure what that is. That might be some sort of depth reading thing. I don't know what that is. And then you can cycle back over to, this is probably the display that most people are going to use. So it's competition. I don't know. I've heard people say it competes with the Casio ProTrack. I really don't think it does. The Suunto is way more solid. At least in this configuration, the stainless steel is way more solid and hefty feeling. Plus, it has the sapphire crystal. This Pro Trek does not, and they're about the same price, I think. Or you can get one similar to the same price. The Pro Trek obviously has the solar, so that's really nice. But and it's similar in size. It's a little bit smaller, but not much. But like if I were going to get that Pro Trek, the one that I really want, that's like over $600, and then it adds the sapphire crystal and the multi-band. So that would be the ultimate if Suunto had that. If it had like the solar and either GPS timekeeping, or even if it connected Bluetooth to your phone, and maybe they do have some models out there. I didn't research it, but I think it's definitely a good brand and a good quality product. And there it is next to the G-Shock MTG, just for size comparison. So some really good larger quartz digital analog type watches, whatever you guys are looking for. Big thanks to Jack for letting that in. Thankful I got to be able to see one. And honestly, when he told me originally when he was going to get it, I'm like, it's just not my thing. But now that I have it in person, I could see wearing one, no problem. Especially if you could score a deal on one. It's legit comfortable and it's a tough watch. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next vid.